Hi, this is Star from the Characters Without Stories podcast. For the month of January, I and dozens of other TTRPG creators of conscience are teaming up to raise money for Doctors Without Borders aid efforts in Gaza in the second annual TTRPG Talk charity drive. Please help by donating, including snagging some great rewards like games and pro GM sessions, and by spreading the word. Go to tinyurl.com/tabletoptitan to give. Thank you.
Hello out there, we're on the air. This is Kevin Dance coming at you on 1079 CKQT, home of the cuties at the University of Western Universe City. Today on Dungeon Punks, we have all of the latest Iwu news. We're going to be talking about superheroes and campus life, and of course, all the best music. And now that school is back in session, just a quick little PSA to our new students. If you want to try to scam some free parking in the student lots, the Maiden of Meters will find and ticket your car. That is her power. So either cough up the dough, or there might just be some parking off campus you can find. Oh, and don't think you can get away with an invisible car. She can see on all spectrums and has homing tickets. So good luck. Now we've got a ton of shows still to come, but first, let's catch you up to speed with what happened previously on Dungeon Punks.
1, 2, 1.
But I'm not Santa Claus yet.
Oh my god, this hurts so much.
You've quarantined the Santa Claus.
In his consumption-ridden faith.
Cronenberg's the Santa Claus.
Yeah. Well, that's too sexy.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your Dungeon Master, your Editor-in-Chief, and we'll keep it short today and dive right in, because with me as always are the members of Collateral Damage.
Thanks, Dad.
My name's Taylor Ramone, and I'm playing Jackie Hyde, aka Hyde. Are we doing fun facts, too?
Yes.
Okay, fun fact. Her favorite pasta shape is farfalla.
Oh, is that the bows?
Yes, those are both.
Bows. And I'm Phil Cieplak. I play Jason Evans, aka Thrasher, and my fun fact for today is Jason got a new tattoo over the summer.
Ooh.
He got a little sushi roll on his tricep that is actually a cat, his cat sushi rolled up in a sushi roll.
Oh, that's
And some rice and some nori.
Yeah.
I'm Kirk Hamilton, playing Kevin Dance, aka Cadence, and Cadence fact, he has never once over-ordered at an all-you-can-eat restaurant.
All right.
Brag.
Yeah.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and I play Artemis Archer, aka the Bandit. And my Artemis fact for today is that she is now vegetarian.
Sus.
The most evil of dietary choices.
No, that would be vegan.
Yeah.
And we know you're not vegan because you haven't told us you're vegan.
Exactly.
I'm Shim. I play Barbara Babe Lacey, aka Terra Firma. And Babe had a brat summer. So she listened to Brat a lot. She was a brat. I don't know,
Did
other
you
brat things.
learn how to crochet and then make yourself a brat sweater?
Yes, she did.
She also ate a lot of German sausages.
Etc., etc. Insert brat thing here.
That's a brat summer.
Bought some Bratz dolls, made them clothes.
And my faculty fact for today and for the next few will be about this year's Applied Superheroics guest lecturers, the West Coast Union of Global Guardians, or UG, led by Kid Universe, the former sidekick of the original Captain Universe, who was thought to be killed in action during the Korean War, but was instead brainwashed and experimented on by a pan-global assassin agency based in New Zealand that turned her into an ageless super assassin until she was rescued by a mysterious red blur.
Wow.
Summer soldier.
As we pick up now, it is a full summer later than when we left our heroes last, or I guess only if you haven't listened to our Christmas special, in which you've experienced what happened in one day in July. But beyond that, we pick up with our heroes getting ready to move in to their HQ, as you're all now living on campus, and it's move-in day. So we're going to go around the table, I guess. Just tell me, what did you do last summer? And what's your morning like as you prepare to move in?
Definitely didn't murder a guy, so...
Sounds like you might have murdered a guy.
Oh, no!
Did you murder a guy?
Yeah, that's a little suspicious there.
Definitely didn't. During the summer, Jackie's been studying abjuration magic, which, is to help out her team, but she's also not been great at it and somehow has been reanimating rat skeletons by accident. She's not trying to do necromancy, but the abjuration is not going well so far. So when she's moving in, she's bringing way more books than you could possibly fit in HQ sort of situation where you're like, where are you gonna sleep? Like, so many books.
On the books.
Yeah.
I imagine your mom's being maybe a little overprotective of you, are like giving you more and more books. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you need to read this one, and like maybe just the first 20 pages of this one. Jackie's like trying to carry them all.
Yeah, she's the books are taller than she is, so she's turned into Hyde to help carry all these books. Yeah, which is something she can do now. She can just at will turn into Hyde and back to Jackie, which is great. So it doesn't, and she has full control over it. Yay! Yay! No more Cambion.
Jason, over the course of the summer, went on a road trip with his mom.
Oh, where'd you go?
We went down south.
Along the coast.
Phil was not prepared for that follow-up question.
The Pacific Coast Highway is beautiful.
always wanted
I
to
just
drive.
I just had a moment where I was like, where are we in the geography of the real world? And I was like, oh yeah,
Universe
okay.
City is somewhere on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like trying to determine, it's like, wait, are we in Canada or are we not in
Yeah.
Canada?
I think we said we're in Canada.
We are in Canada.
Yeah, we are in Canada.
Despite the presence of a Young Republicans Club.
Yeah. It's like how Gotham and New York and Metropolis all exist in the same place.
Yeah.
So Universe City and Vancouver exist kind of
Exactly.
close to each other.
I'm going to say we did like a West Coast trip. So like kind of down to
Disneyland.
California or something.
Yeah, to all those other cities that are also adjacent, but not exactly.
Yeah.
There's Rose City and Portland.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Portland would be a good trip, I think. Yeah, maybe kind of went there.
Do you go stripper karaoke with your mom?
Your mom's like a cool mom, so I feel like she would be into
Some
it.
karaoke would be good, yeah.
I feel like you're not a Powell's Books guy.
Yeah.
You went to karaoke and then realized it was stripper karaoke.
Oh no.
It started as karaoke.
In this world, which I like to think is slightly better than our world, Pock Pock is still open. You get that good chicken.
I don't know, went to San Francisco, maybe?
Did you get all the way down to San Diego?
So yeah, maybe Jason went all the way down there to go check out some cool animals.
Yeah, we looked
Go
at some
surfing?
animals.
You could go surfing on the
Mm-hmm.
coast there.
Hit up some skate parks.
Which is the surfing of the land.
Land surfing.
You could go to the beach and poke some sea stars.
No.
How dare you?
Sus.
Yes, Artemis? I thought you were a vegetarian.
I didn't say kill.
You've been saying I didn't say kill a lot recently.
Where do we see Jason in the morning of move-in day?
So I was actually thinking about this.
Good.
But I think I was just thinking back about my cats.
Mm-hmm.
So I think over the course of the summer, because I'm no longer living, and I think I actually like ended up moving out of the frat house anyway temporarily because there was like beef with
House.
the band house.
Yeah.
Sorry, not frat house. The band house.
Jason's been at a frat this whole time.
Oh no. And you were gone for several months?
Sus.
Yeah, I was gone. So there was this weird thing where like my bandmates were taking care of my cats and then my mom was taking care of my cats. So there's been this whole thing over the course of the summer where I'm just like gathering all the stuff that is just like spread out over like numerous households and just like recollecting them. Yeah, just gathering them to move into the HQ, which includes 2 cats. So hope no one here is allergic to cats.
No, in this world, in this fantasy world, I'm not allergic to anything. It would be great.
Live your best life.
Yeah.
Hyde is allergic.
No. No.
Oh no.
In this universe, Jackie loves cats and just sticks her face in them and goes, "Rah!"
You get that Looney Tunes thing where Hyde just loves the little kitties
Yeah.
and is petting them.
Petting the
And
skin
I will
off
hold
of it.
them and I will
Pet
pet them.
What's her name?
Elvira.
Or Elmira?
Elmira.
Elmira, yeah.
And I will crush anyone that does. Great, yeah. So you're gathering all your cat stuff. What does Jason have for himself? I imagine just like boxes of cat stuff and then like a backpack of clothes.
Yeah, I've got like, it's 100% like more stuff than like personal items. So I've just got like guitars and records and
pads.
hockey equipment, cat toys, and
You know you can leave some of that at your mom's, right?
food and all of that. And then, yeah, just like a couple t-shirts and a pair of jeans and
2 t-shirts.
2
A
t-shirts,
day shirt and a night
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
2 underwear, and a pair of jeans. That's it for the semester.
Yeah. That's all you need.
If they get dirty, turn it inside out.
Yeah, you must be very clean.
yeah, I'm really digging into my memories of living with dudes.
Is Jason like into jean culture? Do you have like Japanese raw denim and you just keep them in the fridge instead of washing them, or in the freezer instead of
I
washing them?
can't see that.
No,
being the case.
I don't.
I feel like everything Jason owns has to be able to go in the washer.
Yes.
You almost said the dishwasher.
I almost said dishwasher.
And I feel like Jason has definitely washed his clothes in the dishwasher at least once or twice
All
before.
of Jason's
Same.
dishes are dyed indigo.
Yeah, I don't imagine Jason being like super well dressed. I don't think he's like poorly dressed, but
I
Yeah.
think you have two t-shirts. One is like one is a regular t-shirt with sleeves, and the other one obviously has the sleeves ripped off.
Yeah.
You've converted into a muscle.
I just bought 2 long sleeve shirts and then cut off the.
Well, one is his gym shirt and the other shirt is his pump cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a band guy, so you
Yeah.
dress like a band guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I was just describing.
From behind, you couldn't tell who's who. It's we all wear a uniform.
Denim jacket, black jeans,
Yeah.
Blundstone boots.
No, Dog Martens.
Okay, one person can have Doc Martens, but if it's from Vancouver
West
equivalent, they
Coast,
all
yeah.
have to wear blue.
Yeah.
It's not Vancouver, it's University.
Yeah. And
University, which has the features of whatever city we needed to have for the narrative.
It's all,
Yeah.
or just Vans.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
like
Vans or Blundstones or Docs.
yeah, just like
Mhm.
the basic Vans
Yeah.
with the black jeans. Yeah,
Checkered Vans.
yeah, or like the old school.
Especially if he's skateboarding.
Mhm.
All right, we'll move, I think we're good on Jason. We'll move over to Kevin.
Well, while Kevin was in the alternate universe, the listeners know he was keeping logs on what was happening with the intention of making it into like a broadcast on the radio station. But at one point, he realized it was getting too big of a project for that. So Cadence wrote a book about it.
Whoa.
So over the summer, he wrote a book about his adventures in the multiverse. I think it was called Multiverse of Mayhem, My Adventures on Another World. And
Me, myself, and
How well written is this book?
Is it ghost written?
it's ghostwritten in the sense that he probably like dictated it to somebody and then they wrote it and then he went over it like to put it into his own words. So it's definitely not 100% written by him, but it's not poorly written
You
either.
have a co-author.
Yes, yeah.
Co-authored by like Noam Chomsky.
Blade of
Wow.
Yeah. And nobody actually realized that was happening until like the press started, like none of the other teammates. And I wouldn't say they were left out of the book, but it was definitely more about Cadence on Another World. And, you know, some creative liberties were taken about what happened. And yeah, so the rest of the summer, half of the summer was writing the book, half of the summer was going on a book tour and doing
That was published
press and
extremely
promos.
quickly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got
his people,
connections.
yeah, his people know how to fast track
It's
things.
usually like book world moves slow.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
like molasses.
His people probably been bugging him to do like some sort of memoir.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure there was like, and then, you know, 2 days after he got back, it was like, have I got the project for you?
Written in a week.
Yeah. Well, he did have all those audio logs,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
it's probably quick to.
Noam really knocked it out.
He really needed the money, okay?
Made some bad investments.
Yeah.
Oh, Noam Chomsky, how many lives have you lived?
And what's Kevin up to this morning?
Probably this morning is literally at a book signing or like book event. So he's doing a reading and Q&A and signing some books afterwards.
You've got your people.
Who's
moving your stuff
yeah?
in.
Who's moving your stuff in?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely,
You hired movers.
yeah, he definitely hired movers.
It's the bird union from season 1. Hey, yours move stuff in here. Cheap. Okay, so you're a book signing. What is Artemis up to? And how is Artemis's summer?
Artemis's summer was pretty low key. She didn't see the team very much except for that beach day. Part of it was spent working on a secret project that has yet to be seen in the light of day. And part of it was spent clubbing.
Yes! With Babe.
No, not with Babe, because Babe was in Toronto or wherever she was.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here most
Artemis
of the summer, babe.
He
was
wants you to like FaceTime every time you go clubbing.
Yeah.
no.
It's like midnight. I was like, do it. I know it's midnight, but do it.
I know it's 3 a.m. where I am.
Yeah.
No, Artemis went secretly clubbing in a secret identity as a socialite. So like wigs, sunglasses.
Costumes.
Babe has maybe been on Instagram and seen this new like influencer person pop up in other people's
Follow.
Instagram posts, but nobody knows who she really is. It's Artemis.
What is Artemis's influencer secret identity?
Her Oh my God, the first name that popped in my head was Serena Vanderwoodson. It's basically that.
XOXO.
but yeah, basically kind of a Gossip Girl situation. We'll say her name is Serena.
XOXO.
Yeah, Serena XOXO. That's her secret identity.
Kevin has definitely followed this person.
Serena XOXO doesn't have her own social media accounts. She just like appears in other people's, in the back of other people's photos.
Smart. That's very smart.
Yeah, she's blonde. The opposite of Artemis. And this morning, I think Artemis also has a couple people helping her move stuff in. They're not people you've ever seen before, but they appear to they look like assistants of some kind. They might be her dad's employees, but they're just very efficiently like moving things and they have a checklist.
They all got those headsets on.
Yeah, and Artemis is just sitting there with a coffee.
I think one of your brothers was maybe told to help, and he's just leaning on something and roasting you.
My one brother?
Your one brother, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I feel like after this ordeal of moving in, Jason might realize that he should maybe just like be a part-time mover.
That's Jason's part-time job.
He's like, oh my God, this is so easy. I can literally control gravity.
You see people like struggling with like going back to get 6 boxes and you're just like hovering 6 boxes around you.
Yeah, you can control gravity and you have super strength.
Yeah.
I'll just carry I got this couch, guys.
Can we start a business, a part-time business?
We gotta
moving company?
We got to come up with a cool name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Since Artemis has had a different job every arc, what does Artemis currently have a job, or is influencer that?
No, because that's a secret. Her current real job is
Consultant.
She's
Pretty
modeling.
young to be a consultant.
no. She got a job as a bartender at the student pub
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
because people tell bartenders things.
Smart.
Well, liquid truth serum. And by that I mean alcohol, not actual truth serum.
I mean, it could go either way with Artemis.
Yeah, who
I know.
knows?
I think the idea of drugging people is a bad precedent.
And what was Babe up to all summer in Toronto?
So she was having her brat summer and going on lots of dates, finding a rebound.
Toronto superheroes? Gross.
Ew. Well, all types of people, normies and superheroes.
The premier teen superhero team or young adult superhero team is just the Six.
Yeah, what's the superhero vibe on the East Coast?
Well, Toronto's not the East Coast. That's
Well,
Central Canada.
Middle
People call it the East Coast.
I know.
Yeah.
It's on the coast of a lake.
So they have lake vibes.
They're the Great Lakes ugh.
Yeah.
I feel like their vibe is like big city urban, and they're like, we have bigger problems than you. Smaller cities.
No, they don't think about other cities at all.
They're like, where are you from again?
Yeah.
Who?
Is that even in Canada? Yeah. One is just like, oh, welcome to Canada, man.
Okay.
I'm from here.
Thanks, I guess. Have I been duped this whole time? Like, do I not live in Canada? I don't understand. Yeah, and she is, I think her relationship with Beckett is still kind of like a little bit murky. Not everything has been resolved yet. They've kind of like kept their distance. Yeah.
Beckett spends a lot of time FaceTiming his girlfriend.
Yeah. The bird.
Warbler.
Yeah, maybe you call her the bird. Are you FaceTiming with the bird? Her name's Warbler.
Yeah, exactly. The bird. Sorry, a bird.
Her?
Tell me more about the bird.
Bird egg?
Here's my question. Does Babe dislike Warbler more because she's dating Beckett or because she's friends with Artemis?
I think
Why not both?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. She's jealous because she's friends with Artemis, but then she's like sad because she thinks that she's taking time away from Beckett where she could be spending time and maybe trying to repair the relationship.
Cool. So what does your move in do? Like, did your parents come down to University to help you move in?
Yeah, they're probably in town just visiting for a little bit, and I think they're normal people. So yeah, I guess they're helping with some boxes, meeting her friends, her only friends in the house.
They're like a doctor and a teacher,
Yeah.
a general practitioner, not even like a fancy, just a GP.
Yeah, they're just helping her move in. I feel like Beckett is probably with the bird.
What team was Beckett on?
He's just a
He
super
ended up on the
smart-
bird team.
He is on
Is
Bird
he?
Team.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he?
I think he replaced Morganzer, I guess.
He I think has double majored from super science and into superheroics as well.
Yeah, Babe used to be a double major too, and then
Oh, have you dropped that?
Probably had
probably. she failed a lot.
Yeah, I think your roles dictated you dropped that.
Yeah, she had to pull back a little bit from academics.
What was your other degree aside from superheroes? Was it like English?
No, it's geology.
Geology, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Babe probably has a coffee in her hand as well, and she's chatting with Artemis.
She's chatting at Artemis.
So this is what happened during my summer. I had a brat summer like everyone else. And then she starts telling you about all the dates that she was on. And then she starts talking to you about Serena XOXO.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, have you heard of this person? She doesn't have a social media account of her own, but I see her like in other people's like photos all the time. We have to find out who she is.
There's definitely like a fan account that aggregates all of the photos together.
Yeah.
Trying
No,
to
I
piece
think-
together.
Yeah.
I mean, previously Artemis wasn't like a social media person. Like she has a dumb phone. So she's probably treating this like it's all new. It's all news to me. Wow, babe. That's a lot.
Wow, so cool.
Does Artemis have a secret smartphone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can't get this phone yet.
Special.
Yeah, this Artemis taking advantage of being a rich girl.
Yeah. Bandit phone. It's a prototype.
I think Ajax walks over to talk to Babe. Just be like,
About what?
Hey, what's up, Babe?
Nothing. What's up with you?
I'm just, supervising this move-in.
I don't even know why you're here.
Dad told me I had to be here so that you didn't, like, mess stuff up.
I'm not even doing anything.
I don't know. Dad mad at you for something. I don't know. What'd you do?
I haven't done anything. I've been the perfect child this summer. I don't know.
Have you really? Because your dad kind of sucks.
He has its moments. Maybe you did something, Ajax.
I don't think I did anything. Sure, I let a villain go unintentionally during a patrol a few weeks ago, but I don't think that's probably what it is.
That's absolutely
Ooh, bad boy,
what
tell
it
me
is.
more.
Don't encourage him. Babe.
I love stories though.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'll talk to Babe. I'll fill you in. Gives Babe like a little wink and like starts chatting. He's chatting, but he's like trying to do like a stretch that like lifts his shirt up to show his abs a little bit.
Wow, so interesting.
His
You're
moving
so
shirt-
cool.
His moving shirt is like a little crop top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your crop top. Where did you get it?
I made it from one of the shirts from the academy. It is just like a Archer Gym shirt that's clearly just been cut.
Wow, you're so crafty.
It's a really high quality t-shirt though.
Yeah.
It's that like the bear t-shirt
The bear t-shirt, yeah.
where it's just like just cropped.
Japanese, yeah.
Japanese cotton,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
heirloom mill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Ajax has to order especially because that's 100% not what Apollo would be.
I would say they're pretty. The actual Archer Academy shirts are pretty good quality because they want them to last.
Yeah, but I don't think they'd be going like Japanese cotton fashion shirts
No.
because they'd need to be ones that can get damaged.
Yeah.
But Ajax ordering in special and then cutting them.
Yeah.
So he's flirting with Babe. And
Artemis is just rolling her eyes.
who arrives next, do you think, to the move-in?
So
Oh,
we were all here.
We're all here.
Oh, it just seemed like it was just you two so far. So that was...
Oh no, we're just outside.
Yeah.
Probably everyone else is inside actually putting stuff away.
Well, Kevin's not there yet, but if everyone's there together, then maybe you're all standing on the front lawn and then hear very faintly from the distance, but growing louder, You Raise Me Up by Josh Groban.
What the fuck is that?
And then you're looking around and you see this pink streak in the sky as the
Oh my god.
music gets closer. And then it kind of skips a little and the pink streak drops maybe like 20 feet. And then stumbling to a finish on the lawn, Cadence shows up in full costume. You'll never guess what I did this summer.
You learned to fly.
Hell yeah.
You couldn't pick a better song.
Dude, Josh Groban.
I mean,
It's a classic.
Foo Fighters is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I already learned to fly.
Oh. So who's raising you up?
Me.
So the song. Okay.
Did you really learn to fly? Like you did, but like quality
I mean, I'm
wise.
still getting there. It was over the summer. I was jealous that I could, have those rocket boots. And then he kind of looks around to make
It
sure.
kind of looks like you haven't learned to land yet.
Yeah, I said I learned to fly, not learn to
Artemis
land.
high fives Ajax.
Yeah, they're good when they're burning, when they're
yeah,
roasting
they're converting other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the moment of bonding.
What's the like me versus my brother, me and my brother versus the world?
Yeah.
They're really good because they're both expert archers. They're like the
no look
high five.
Yeah.
They've never missed.
No, because Ajax is the oldest and Artemis is the youngest.
Mm.
So they have that dynamic. I think Ariadne is the middle child, if I remember my notes correctly.
Yeah, you have some other siblings.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2. That's it.
Maybe a third one on the way.
No.
Wait, I missed a. Is your mom pregnant?
No. I don't think so.
Not that you know of.
No, 3 was enough, I think.
Yeah. Who's the youngest?
Me, Artemis.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big age gap.
No,
Yeah.
we're not doing an Addams Family Values.
No.
A 20-year later baby.
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, I don't know. Artemis and Ajax make some more comments about
Mm-hmm.
Kevin's ability to fly
More like falling with style.
Yeah, exactly.
style.
Well, at least you got a little more speed than Jason on your approach. I don't know. I mean, maybe last time he saw you were still the slow flying.
Okay. Was that you saying that or
No,
Ajax saying
sorry,
that?
Ajax is saying that now.
Rude, Stu.
It is me taking a minute to be very rude. No, it's Ajax is saying that. Probably in he wants whoever he's insulting to hear it, so he makes that comment when Jason sort of walks out.
Mm.
I am perfectly confident with my capabilities with flight.
Sounds like it.
Cat fight.
I mean, can you fly?
I don't need to fly, dude.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Sounds like something that somebody can't fly would say. And then he just nudges Jason.
Yeah.
I've got a plane.
Everyone can get a plane.
Do you have a
Wait.
plane, Kevin?
Well,
Not everybody
personally.
can get a plane.
Everyone can get on a plane.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I mean,
I can jump like really far.
Yeah.
Does that count?
we've got
No.
a helicopter.
Aw.
Yeah, what does your brother do?
Stands around
Superhero
snarking.
stuff.
Hey, quips are a part of superheroics, okay?
Yeah.
You got to have a good quip.
You gotta take quips to
Especially when you're a street level hero.
You're a street level hero.
Your mom's a street level hero.
Yeah, she is, dude.
So's your dumb dad.
I don't know what's happening here anymore. I'm just gonna go put my 8,000 books away.
Where are you even keeping those, Jackie?
Well, see that bed frame?
Yeah.
That's not a frame. That's books.
Hey, can your brother build us some things like storage, like shelves?
Can you
Or-
build stuff?
I think he last.
Why not? You look handy. Can't you do things?
No.
Does he though?
He looks handsome. He doesn't look handy. That's all for the muscles are for show, babe.
That's not true. This is all functional. I don't build stuff, but
Okay, show off.
I'm a better archer than Artie.
Okay, show it off.
Because you have
What
like
can you do?
5 years experience on me.
Well,
I went on a
get
lot
good.
of I went on a lot of dates this summer, so you're gonna have
My
to
fault
do
you
better.
were born first.
Neither are listening to Babe, as Babe's just talking while they're arguing back and forth.
I just like fade in the background.
I didn't ask to be born last, okay? I would have been born first if I had a choice.
Well, you didn't, and now you got weird mind stuff, which is gross.
Kevin also just fades into the house with Babe.
I think
Yeah,
it's a good
whatever,
time
man.
to describe what your new headquarters / dorm looks like. Since going missing for a semester, your previous, much nicer headquarters got given to another team.
Hey, welcome to MTV Cribs. Come on in. We'll give you a tour.
It's just babe live streaming.
Yeah.
Hey guys. So I just moved in.
Babe, stop doxing us.
Okay, but how about if I blur your faces?
Fine.
I think
We want people to know that you're all on the same team together.
Fine. Okay, bye guys. I didn't get the consent of everybody.
I think
You didn't post a filming notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we should all add like one thing to
Yeah.
So my addition is that everything is painted over landlord style.
Oh.
Everything, switches,
Yeah.
knobs, keyholes, outlets,
Windowsills.
a cockroach.
All in like a glossy eggshell.
Yeah.
There's a moment where Jason's like just trying to chip away the paint on like the window, trying to pry it open.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, do we have
Painted over
windows?
so strong that a super strength can.
Yeah. It's like, what did they paint?
It's several layers.
Yeah.
Jason's trying to lift it. Kevin's in there with like a, pink construct pry bar trying to lift it. Neither of us can get it.
Yeah, for the listeners too, I think it's like an old like former frat house that like that frat went bankrupt and has just been like repurposed.
Yeah. It's just like down the hill somewhere.
The paint is actually like it's like some kind of mesh weave thing.
It's
that's like
load-bearing paint.
Yeah, landlord style.
Yeah.
Landlord style.
It's in the shadow of the like super cool like superhero team tower that
Yes,
the bird
absolutely
team
it is.
got,
Mhm.
which they've renamed the aviary.
And somehow, no matter what time of day it is, it's still in shadow.
Literally in the shadow, yeah.
We can't grow anything in the yard.
My addition is that the living room is an odd shape. It's not a square.
There's no good wall for a couch.
Yeah.
So there's just like me spending like an hour just like sliding the couch from one side of the room to the other side and like just trying to figure out where to put it. And there's like eventually we have to have it like at a point where it's like sticking out a little bit off of one wall because it just won't fit properly.
There's literally no way to get the TV
Yeah.
across from it, so it's
Yeah.
always at a funny angle.
Yeah.
Just to add on to that, and the only place you could put the TV was mounted just like 3 feet too high.
So you're
Oh no.
like at a movie theater.
Yeah. I'm going to say for mine, there's a basement that is like, imagine the dankest basement and not in a good way, and just like worse than that. There's multiple like dripping pipes. There is a washer dryer down there, luckily, but
It sounds spooky.
yeah, very creepy furnace.
Neither of them is balanced, so it's just always like.
Dude, quick tangent. I lived in a house. It was a tear down house with 3 other roommates. It was a whole house. We had a basement, so it was super spacious, pretty great.
It was that house, though.
Yeah.
But it had a fully furnished, or not furnished, fully like finished basement with like a kitchen
Oh, wow.
with carpet.
The
That's
kitchen
not
had
The
carpet?
finished.
kitchen had a carpet.
Yeah.
And like it was just purely for storage and laundry. That was the only thing we used it for because it was just like, it had kind of like serial killer basement vibe.
I was going to say this also does. There was,
It was creepy.
probably like weird hazing stuff that happened down there. So it's just like
Ugh.
slightly.
There's just
you get
this sense of unease. When
yeah. You get the ick every time you go down the
yeah,
stairs.
it's like when you got to go do laundry, you're like, oh.
I might die.
No, you text the whole group. It's like,
I'm
Going
doing
back to the basement.
I'm doing laundry.
I'm not back in an hour.
Yeah.
Please come find me.
There's like a trapdoor in one corner.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the trapdoor is one reason you often have to go down here because the trapdoor opens up into the actual like superhero like computer station area that has been like added in because you have to have that as part of your HQ. So you have to go through the weird basement to get to the like tech area.
I'm going to say there's one of those like weird attic rooms that has the like pointed, like the slanted walls because it's literally the attic. And that's the one that Artemis chose. It's the 3rd floor.
Oh, you got a balcony.
It's a very small balcony.
Like a Juliet balcony.
Yeah.
I think it's like slightly larger than a Juliet balcony. It's like 2 feet by like 4 feet.
Okay.
And you go out through like a window.
Mm.
And you start singing The Hills Are Alive.
You
No,
can
it's-
perch on the
it's for creeping.
railing and do your superhero perching.
Yeah. And it's like slightly too small. So like the bed is like wedged in one of the weird walls. So if you were tall and you sit up, you will hit your head. But Artemis claimed that one because it was the most private room.
Yeah, probably. You
Yeah.
can come and go off the balcony.
Yeah,
Definitely
exactly.
traveling gun from there.
If I can add a second detail, there are 2 bathrooms, but there isn't one on the attic. So Artemis has to use the bathroom down one floor down.
So she still has to interact.
Yeah.
With all her roommates.
Yes.
I will add that the kitchen, all the cupboards have no doors. So they're just like
Oh, perfect.
open shelves.
It's good for ADHD. You won't forget what you own.
You know what? Yes. I can see all the things that I have.
I did that at an apartment I used to live in, partially because there were cockroaches and I wanted to be able to see into the cupboards, and
Yes.
partly because, I don't know, I liked it.
Yeah. So all the cupboard doors have mysteriously disappeared. So now they're just open, deep shelves.
But the hinges are still attached?
Yes.
But painted over.
Exactly.
Great.
This is a great house.
Speaking of the bathrooms, I want to add one thing to the bathroom based on the house that I lived in. It doesn't matter what light bulb you put in there, it's dim. It's like
Oh,
it's like if
for
you're trying to
sure.
do your makeup or something, you're like trying to get really close. Like there's no good light in there. The shower is very dark. It's like
Also, terrible water pressure.
the water pressure's god awful.
Because
So-
the house is like 112 years old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it doesn't have adequate wiring. It's like that copper wiring that's exposed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have built a nightmare house. It's like, hey, remember every bad experience you've had living with people? Yeah, okay, let's put that all into this fantasy. It could be a great house, but instead we made it a garbage house.
I don't think it could have been a great house with where our team was.
Yeah.
it's a fixer-upper.
Yeah.
True.
You're listening to 1079 CKQT, home of the cuties at the University of Western University. I'm Kevin Dance, and coming up later in the show, Cadence will be here to talk about his brand new book, Multiverse of Mayhem, My Adventures on Another Earth. We'll chat about how he got there and how he got home, as well as the differences between the two Earths. Wonder if there was a version of me there. I'll have to ask him. Anyway, he'll also have a few signed copies of the book to give away, so keep it locked here. We are going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with Smilin' Back by the Exit Strategy.
Hi, I'm Chris Gethard, and I'm very excited to tell you about Beautiful Anonymous, a podcast where I talk to random people on the phone. I tweet out a phone number, thousands of people try to call, we talk to one of them, they stay anonymous, I can't hang up, that's all the rules. I never know what's going to happen. We get serious ones. I've talked with meth dealers on their way to prison. I've talked to people who survived mass shootings. Crazy funny ones. I talked to a guy with a goose laugh, somebody who dresses up as a pirate on the weekends. I never know what's going to happen. It's a great show. Subscribe today, Beautiful Anonymous.
I wake up, you go to bed, never except in my head. I choke up, you play it cool, always me, feeling like you're fool. Feeling like you're fool. Feeling like you're fool. Feeling like you're fool. Make yourself seen when I'm down. Pull me under, force me to drown. If only I could cut you out. If only I could, 'cause with every chance you get to your gaze on me, I can't support it. And every word you say, it cuts so deep I can't ignore it. And every time I look myself in the eyes, I see you smiling back at me, always smiling back. I wake up, you're nearly dead. Keep gaining ground, forget the dread. I choke up, you play the fool, always me, feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Feeling like you're true. Make yourself seen when I'm down. Pull me under, force me to drown. If only I could cut you out. If only I could, 'cause with every chance you get to gaze on me, I can't support it. And every word you say, it cuts so deep I can't ignore it. And every time I look myself in the eyes, I see you smiling back at me, always smiling back.
As you're all moving in and discovering the horrors of the house, Bird Team starts moving in. Princess Proxima with also like a cavalcade of movers.
You can just see them up the hill,
And they're
moving
all
to their tower.
aliens too, her movers. They're like her retinue because she's an actual space princess.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's Jason's dad. He just got a side job.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry, bud. I didn't know she was moving to Earth.
Just already one-upping my my mover dreams.
Wait, you want to be a mover? We could, father and son movers.
That's so cute.
I don't know, babe. How do you feel about that? I thought we already had a deal.
Well, if this is truly your dream and you want to hang out with your dad, that's okay. I don't need to interfere.
Okay. All right. Well,
He's just
He
gonna.
comes over, he's like, babe, you've always been like a daughter to me in the 2 days that I have known you existed.
Artemis just yells from the balcony of her room. He's just gonna leave again anyway.
Babe's eyes are tearing up. It's like, really?
I mean, I do have to go back to space, but I got time to get lunch later if you want to get lunch.
yeah. You cool?
Okay. This is a long pause.
Sweet. Bye, bye, Dad.
You get a high five and they go to bump fists and you
Yeah.
just like end up wrapping your hand around his fist and shaking it and you're like, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think this version of your dad didn't quite reach the like King of Space heights without his Prince of Space alongside him.
Do you need any money?
Earth money.
No, I'm
Do you have
good.
any Flarkian credits?
Oh, sorry, I don't have cash on me anyway.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
I can transfer you.
We're working a job next week, so we'll be okay.
Okay.
He's a crew member on our show.
The tower, is it like bird shaped or anything at all?
Maybe there's like bird gargoyles on the
Oh,
top.
I do
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do
it's-
these
I think
birds
the
have
tower-
arms?
The tower is shaped like the head of an eagle.
Oh, yeah. Of course. It
Really
has to
lucky
be
that
a
they
shape.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would have made it a cool shape, a ham. Nah, Cambion's gone. No more hams.
The tower is, because it's for the like first place students, it reshapes itself to match the team.
That's fun.
There's like the entrance hall has like pictures of all the previous tower shapes or like little models.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love a tiny thing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got like
You've only ever seen it through the doors when they're open because they don't let you in.
Every time Jackie walks by, she like is craning her neck to see what's going on inside. But like,
and to see Meg.
oh yes, yeah. But like, in like a non-conspicuous way. Like,
Mhm.
I'm definitely not staring.
It's just lucky that you have to pass that building every day.
Yeah. you know.
Sometimes you might wait to hang back a few minutes to see when she leaves, and then you run to catch up and walk to school together.
Really like runs out to say hi when you're
Yeah.
walking by. You guys are friends.
Yeah. Just friends. Just friends for now.
So you would see Meg moving in as well in a similar crop top vibe to Artemis's brother, just with boxes on either beefy arm.
Mm-hmm.
She tries to wave while also holding a box.
Oh,
And it's kind
no.
of awkward.
Jackie waves back and then is like, but for like maybe too long, and just like gets embarrassed and runs away.
Go see if she needs help, Jackie.
No, she's fine. I don't want her
She
to
maybe
think.
gets a
I
little
think we're
embarrassed that
weak.
you ran away and like runs into the tower.
Jackie doesn't know how to do romance.
Yeah, that's why Kevin's telling you this.
No, fumbles every time.
yeah.
Princess Proxima somehow overhears like, you don't want to listen to him for romance. He's useless. And walks away.
What?
Artemis and Ajax are just like, oh. High five.
Babe's like, what happened? What are you
Ajax is
talking
like,
about?
I like her. I wonder if she's seen anyone. He just wanders up.
Oh, finally got rid of him. Jeez.
About 5 minutes later, there is a like punch sound. They just hear like a crash and like he gets launched across the. He's like, okay, well, she's playing hard to get. He says he picks himself up.
Kevin just walked by. Any luck there?
His crop top has been completely disintegrated, revealing excellent pecs. You have to have good pecs to draw a bow.
Of course.
Yep.
It's true.
Kevin's definitely got like a big wardrobe full of Cadence costumes
Mm-hmm.
because he keeps all of the ones. I feel like he probably changes at least once or twice a year, changes costume. So he's got like a new, not always like a complete revamp, but like, little tweaks for the merch.
Every 6 issues.
Yeah.
I mean months.
Yeah.
Do we have our new costumes yet?
That's up to you.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe there's like an orientation session we have to go to after we move in.
Yeah.
So maybe we got to put our costumes on.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're technically in dorms, so there's probably some RA that oversees the like HQs.
Is this RA cool? HQ RA.
Is it Chrome?
You do see Chrome dealing with something around the area as he seems to be leading away 54 of the Heinz 57 in Chrome cuffs, his branded Chrome cuffs. And as he's like dealing with them and like handing them over to Spear, he finishes that and then like walks over and he's like, so I'm unfortunately your RA.
Oh, good.
Thought I wasn't gonna have to deal with you because I wasn't doing the like grad TA thing this semester, but
You needed a job?
I needed a job. Look, Super Tech is really expensive.
Yeah.
And you got to keep iterating, man, to stay like at the peak of the like academic cycle, you know?
Have you tried just being rich?
Yeah, Artemis, I just tried to be spontaneously rich. That
I told you I could get you.
did she get worse?
Debatable. But
yeah.
I told you I could get a hookup if you go to my shop.
Yeah, but they want to build the stuff. I got to build it my own. It's part of the. I can't bring in outside help because the suit is my thesis, man.
All right.
It's like you don't even listen to me.
I don't know. Why don't you just get like a sponsorship or something?
These are all really good ideas.
Look, I apply for grants.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably got grants and stuff.
I do have some grants, but still, this is really expensive, and I can't do sponsorships because then they don't give you grants if you're sponsored, but outside sponsors.
Jackie's like, well, here, maybe this will make things better, and she tries to conjure a coffee for him.
Just a cup of mayo.
No, I thought I got this fixed.
The mayo smells like coffee.
It is caffeinated.
Does it taste like coffee?
He takes a sip. He's like, no, I regret it. I regret doing that. And it's garlic aioli.
Okay. If this keeps happening, I need somebody to help me start packaging this and selling it at the farmer's market because I think caffeinated mayonnaises and aiolis could take off. So, maybe win-win-win-win situation.
Yeah. Let me talk to one of my people, and I'll see if I can get something going on.
Yeah. This is in the dank basement, starts her own
Oh, no.
artisan mayo.
And then it starts to smell like garlic aioli.
Okay, well, you're not allowed to run businesses out of your dorms. That's the thing I got to tell you.
Wink, wink, wink.
It's not a business. It's a project for
a
school.
Yeah.
It is a project for my Entrepreneur 101 class.
He just paused and you can see stuff is flickering across his heads up display. And he's like, you're not in that class.
How do
Whoa,
you
narc.
know? Not
Okay,
yet.
I don't think you're supposed to have access to that private information of our schedules.
You know
I did
that.
not give consent.
That's barely private information. If it's on
Oh.
the school system,
Okay.
Well, just because you
So
hack
anyways,
into the
there's
school
an
system.
orientation for all HQ folks living on campus here tomorrow. We're going to have some fun icebreakers, I guess. But other than that, there's not really a ton of welcome stuff. You're in your second year, so just enjoy these last moments before academic hell. Okay, see you later. And then the classic ka-chunk, and he flies off.
Did he say hell?
Yeah.
Ooh, that reminds me.
Huh?
When we were gone, did anyone check in on what happened with Sports Night?
Who's sports night?
Okay. So I am working on that.
Okay.
To try and opening portals to hell. You think would be easy, but when you
I don't think it would be easy.
Okay, well, when you don't have a demon hanging out, co-piloting your body, it's a little bit harder. So I am trying to open a stable portal so we can go in and get out.
Oh, shit. Was that the guy with the horse?
Yeah, the guy and the horse.
Oh, the guy and the
he
horse.
wasn't with the horse.
Okay. We need to go there immediately.
Well, I'm just I just don't know if anyone else dealt with it.
probably.
Did we tell anybody that it happened?
I think we would have
Did
had to.
Did we?
I don't think we did.
I mean, I forgot. So,
I know I didn't tell anybody,
I don't think you do know that.
but I say I don't think I
Yeah,
told
yeah.
anybody. Playing
It
along,
depends on
Stu.
whether or not you included it in your report along with your test, if there's anything.
I feel like
Kevin probably did.
Kevin probably did, yeah.
Narc.
Narc. Yeah.
Okay, what if you tried opening up a portal to hell in a demonic voice?
How does
So
that?
not in a Jackie voice.
I've already got a Google search of how to get to hell. And it's
It just says how to get to hell's. Did you mean how to get to Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah.
it's the stupid AI now.
Yeah, it's
where
giving you a
it's just,
bad, inaccurate.
It's just a summary of
It's the new Vermilion AI on your phone.
It's just telling you how to get a book called To Hell that doesn't exist in reality.
Yeah.
Or the movie From Hell.
From Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems to be part of what it scraped to get the To Hell book. But no matter what you do and any other searching through Amazon, you cannot find this book.
Yeah.
Jackie, I am curious. If you opened a portal to hell here, would you be able to get how does the geography of hell work?
You ever seen an MC Escher painting?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure that. I'm trying to do. So it's a little bit of math and a little bit of magic, and that's a little bit beyond me. Mathgic. So it's a little bit beyond me. Yeah, math and magics. And
Applied mathematics.
You need to be a mathemagician.
mathemagician. Yes. So I am taking
Interesting.
mathematics this semester, and I think hopefully at the end of this term we can go to hell and hopefully get back sports night. I think.
Do we?
Okay.
Do we have to?
I mean, we should. I
It
feel
was
bad.
Kind of our fault. Well, it wasn't completely our fault, but it was a little bit our
It
fault.
was Jackie's fault.
Wait. Whoa.
Kevin just like hits Jason.
I think that's just that's a shifting labels. Let's do a roll.
If Jackie
Jackie,
chooses
just
to resist.
if you have to choose to reject the influence of Jason, otherwise, I think Jason, you are shifting labels, and you can choose which, through your careless words, you are attempting to shift on Jackie.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and resist because I think Jackie already feels bad about this whole situation and like causing it through her magic and the demon and blah, blah, blah. So you can shift my labels.
Savior down
for sure.
and danger up.
Okay, we'll leave this conversation behind on that note, and just how do you spend the rest of the sort of like orientation move-in week? You don't really have a ton to do, like you are second year, so there's welcome events, but if you attend them, you kind of realize this is for like first years.
Yeah.
And like any second year university student, you are so above that.
I've already been here for a year.
Yeah.
I don't need all of this.
Yeah. Cadence probably has an on-campus book signing.
Okay.
Artemis
but-
disappears for a little while.
Okay, but they have sumo suits. Can I get... And then she's like, Jackie's texting Babe, like, okay, I know this is for first years, but they got sumo suits, and I think it would be really fun.
Jackie, you know what? For you, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are you texting just Babe or is this in the group chat?
She knows she could get Babe to do pretty much anything. Babe is highly influenced by her peers.
Yes,
I
she
think it would
is.
be really
Friendship.
funny if Babe bubbly to everyone in her year, but like just so looks down on first year students. God, they're so annoying. They just want to talk to you all the time.
They're like so young. Like,
One of them
Whoa.
asked me for directions the other day.
How
I'm
do
like,
they not know where they're going?
I'm like, use a map. Duh.
Okay, so that's what you're up to. What's Jason up to?
I think honestly, as soon as like Jason unpacks air quotes, i.e., just like throws all his stuff into his room, he's out of the house. He just like grabs his skateboard and just rips.
Go hang out with the ski and snowboard club, doing skateboard stuff. Like Billy, was it Billy the skateboard?
I think so, yeah.
And Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
And Tony Hawk.
Literal actual Tony Hawk, not the bird person Tony
I
Hawk.
think the bird Tony Hawk also skateboards, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah,
And actual Tony Hawk is around again.
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
gets confusing.
Yeah.
It's what do you call it, week? So he's probably there to like hang out and drum up support for the ski and snowboard club.
Yeah, 2
Get new
weeks in
members.
advance of club week. He's already up here glad handing.
Hey, have you heard of the Ski and Snowboard Club? They're like some really cool people. I think you'd like to join.
This year, his daughter's here because she's in for the first year. Probably, I think that might be closely accurate.
I have no
Close
idea.
enough.
Yeah. So that week goes by pretty uneventfully, and we reach the first day of classes. Ooh. What is everyone's first class that they're attending, and how is it going?
I think Artemis has an engineering class first. It's going really well.
Awesome. Good to know. No, it's nice. Nice. Yeah. Good for Artemis.
It's second year engineering, and it's challenging but interesting.
Feel like you probably already have a project.
Oh, yeah.
First
Yeah,
day.
well, and she also has a secret project.
Yes.
That she hasn't even told us
Correct.
about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the humans behind the characters.
The project has evolved. I will just say that.
Something has evolved.
Jackie's in her mathematics class. And it's not going well. She's not great with math. She's not great with magic. Combine the two. So she's trying her best. She's going to a lot of office hours.
In the first day.
And the first day, like, whoa.
Immediately, the first office hours, you were there.
Yeah.
That one's been taught. I'll pull up a new magic teacher. Dr. Glenda Graham.
Oh, okay.
She's a witch. She's the adjunct professor of mathemagics.
I like her. She seems cool.
You don't know anything
You
about
say that
her.
about everyone, babe.
What? She has a cool name. She's a
Yeah.
witch.
Good name pull, Stu. Yeah.
And what about Kevin?
Cadence is enrolled in the flight classes. He's probably not in 101, probably got bumped up just from having a little bit of experience and pulling some strings from being Cadence. So maybe he's in the same class as Jason is.
Okay.
Yeah, probably continuing that for sure.
Yeah, if you're continuing the
Mhm.
flight class. then.
Yeah, I think so.
How's Jason's progress with flight?
Good. Like I said, super confident with his ability to fly.
You mean hover?
Have
It-
you got a
it
little
is-
bit of speed now?
It is the perfect amount of flight.
Just enough.
Jason's actually
right.
scared of heights.
If you go too fast, you might lose control. You're
Yeah.
just going at a nice, steady pace.
I could imagine the flying and the gravity could, like, he could be so dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gotten more comfortable with like stopping and turning and
Okay.
like using kind of momentum to shift directions. Like I said, I think it's almost like flying like a spaceship.
Okay.
You know, that idea of like you can't fly like a normal like plane would. You have to
No
sort
wind?
of you have because I'm like altering gravity a little bit, so it's sort of like you got to use like momentum and then like shift the like velocity and then like turn the other way.
Mhm.
See, this would be great for math and magics
Yeah.
to help.
So
Maybe
like when
some
you
of your
slow down,
mathematics
it's not
projects.
just like cutting your propulsion. You have to like
Yeah,
propulse in the opposite direction.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, so things are getting a bit more complicated and understanding that a bit more.
Is that also Jason's first class, or do you have a
No,
different-
my suggestion, I was actually like, I think Jason this year is just experimenting with random classes to see what sticks.
Okay.
I think he's taken some kind of music class. I don't know. Maybe he's like doing like, I don't know if he would actually take like music theory. That's a little bit too nerdy.
Music history.
Yeah. Or even just doing like sound engineering or something like
Mm.
that.
You could do sound art. There's a class at where I work called New Media and Sound Art.
Oh.
Yeah, which
What
is
is-
like crazy. Went to a performance and they had different inputs, and some of them were like, one of them was like water, and it was like we have water, we're pouring water, we're modulating different things, making sounds, making art out of
Oh.
sound, sketching with technology.
Oh, is it that thing almost like where you have like a bass and it like reverberates and then you
Well,
can do whatever?
I'll show you pictures. It was wild. It was a whole thing.
Judging by the description, Kevin's probably in that class as well.
Yeah.
He's got sound powers. He's got
Yeah.
to learn how to,
Yeah.
or at least, harness them.
Making art with sound. I think that would be a
Mhm.
cool class. And you might think it's like, oh, this is just one of my write-off classes,
Yeah.
free credits, and you're like, actually, this is kind of cool.
Jason is trying to do the thing where like you take a language class, but like you already know the language. And you're just like, hey, I'm going to take German, but I already know how to speak German. But it turns out it's way harder than you expected because you have to do like proper grammar stuff
Yeah.
that you actually don't know anything about.
You're Andy taking the guitar class in
Yeah.
Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I think back to the flight class, one of the teachers is kind of questioning Kevin about how like he's like, so my understanding is you can make constructs out of sound.
Yeah, I turned sound waves
Right.
into
So how
hard
do you,
light.
how does that fly? So that's where we're missing I feel like we're missing a step from like solid objects to you being able to fly.
Well, I can just, kind of like use the sound waves to glide on. That's how I figured it out. It worked. It's perfectly normal in my head.
That makes sense. But rewind, sound, and then something happens, and then light.
Yeah, and I just like make a little sphere in front of me and turn it into like a little pointy finger and then
So
poke
one
Jason
second.
with it so
it's
he
really impolite to ask people about how their like meta human powers work.
Oh
on,
no,
like, that
no,
level.
it's cool. I've explained it to him a couple times already.
See, that almost makes it worse. I feel like you shouldn't have to keep explaining yourself.
Oh my God, you can't just ask people how their powers work.
That's so not cool.
Oh my
I
God,
think Princess
Gretchen.
Proxima's in this class. She's like, yeah, Jason, you can't just ask people how their powers work. That's really rude, even if they're dumb powers.
Somewhere Artemis has the impulse to high five.
They
The
work.
robot that Artemis is working on does a high five.
Yeah. They work perfectly fine. And then I make like a little construct that can actually like, because he started to get better with the construct. So it's not just like solid objects anymore. So it's maybe like a tiny little robot that does the robot.
Okay, that's cool.
And we'll flash it away from that to whatever class Babe is in.
Babe she is enrolled in astronomy because she's thought it was astrology. So she's sitting there a little bit confused that they haven't pulled out someone's birth chart, and she doesn't know what's happening.
Luckily, I think you've enrolled in the astronomy class that is an elective designed
Yes.
for non-science students. You're in
Exactly.
Scopes for Dopes.
Yeah.
Scopes for dose.
Everyone needs a science breadth requirement, so
Yeah.
they make classes like
Yeah.
that. Which is good. It should be accessible.
And then in the afternoon, you all have your first team class. It's Hero 234. That's the class number. HERO 234. Directed Studies in Applied Superheroics. Taught with a professor you haven't had before, the Arachnid, who does not have a secret identity identified.
So meaning like they are just the
They're
arachnid.
the arachnid, yeah.
They are.
It's like how Cadence attends as Cadence.
Or Ghost Knight.
What does the arachnid look like?
What type of arachnid is this?
a spider. He's maybe closer to maybe he's in his black suit era. Yeah, similar. He's got a real Spider-Man vibe. So you all attend the class. You get into class. The other students here, like other teams, are here. So there's Bird Team, And there's also some solo heroes, so people you're not really familiar with because you really know the team heroes a little bit better. You have more interaction with them. So you do notice there's also an arachnid attending the class. Appears to be a younger version. They both go by the same name. They're both like very adamant if you've met them at any time before that it's not like I'm not like young arachnid or like
I'm not kid arachnid.
Arachnid kid.
Yeah.
It's like no, I'm the arachnid. There can be two of us.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think there can be.
I mean, if you want to get it copyrighted, there can't, but you do you.
Man, the other guys he doesn't have his life together enough to, and you can see the arachnid's like stumbling. He's got a like tweed coat over his arachnid costume, and he's carrying like probably too many books that he definitely doesn't need to teach this lecture.
I do like the idea of the arachnid instead of it just being like a Spider-Man analog. It's just like pulls from different types of arachnids into one whole mess of arachnid.
He might have other powers that are not that push him a little farther out of copyright material.
Yeah. And weirdly a scorpion tail for some reason.
Legally distinct from
Yeah.
him.
He's got a scorpion sting, but no tail.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
His silhouette is very Spider-Man.
Okay.
So only
comes
2
in-
arms, 2 legs.
Yeah, he kind of stumbles, drops some of the books, does catch them with like some web stuff.
Where
misses
does it come
one.
from?
From his hands, probably wrists.
Fingertips. For the listener, everybody did a like.
Did like
pointing
Still
their
started
fingers
it,
at
and then
They're like it's from the back of the hands, I would say.
I just think
Instead of
that's so much funnier.
yeah. We all did the Jedi lightning fingers.
Oh my god, I've got webs coming out of my fingertips. Check these out.
No, that's a recently discovered woman who got powers at the same time of him called Valor, who shoots the webs from her fingertips.
Okay, fine.
I want to meet her.
So when he stumbles and drops the books, if anyone is like within maybe like 10 feet, like close to the or sitting in the front row, any of you sitting in the front row?
I think
Are you
Jackie
keenest?
is.
Jackie is. Jackie, you do hear him mounder as if you think he may have just given away his secret as he drops and he goes, "Go!" He's like, "Dang it, the dang Weber luck," and he's like, "Arachnid luck." I think he may have given you his last name accidentally.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Also in the class is Terra, a Terra-themed magic hero, also known whose other name is Yuki Sato. There's the TA, which is Wraith, which is the oldest of the Night Ghost wards.
Okay.
Is it a ring wraith?
I think Artemis and Babe are probably sitting together in the back row, and Artemis just like elbows Babe
Is he the one with the
a
butt?
little bit
He's
too
the one with the
hard.
butt, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's the one with the butt, babe.
Oh,
He's wearing
the
skinny
butt.
jeans. It's very apparent he's the one with the butt.
Look at that butt. And then she texts the group chat. Look at that butt.
They're texting in class, Babe.
Kevin replies with some sort of animated gif that's a butt.
Jackie just replies with peach, peach, peach.
What's
and
the-
another thing you noticed on your way to class was that the like sign of the building was being changed out from before it was just like the Department of Superheroics. It is now being renamed as the Damian Douglas Vermilion Center for the Superheroic Arts.
Gross.
Kevin does like a little face palm head in his hands as he walks by.
Not an art, it's a science.
And you've also noticed like these things
Social
that are
science.
being called Vermilion kiosks have been popping up everywhere, where you can like order things to be delivered and just get general information.
Well, that's going on the sabotage list.
No, they're super handy. I was like at one this morning and like I really needed to get
Babe,
like
no.
another sweater because I've been really cold lately and it's getting colder. So I was like, I need another one.
Do you
and then
know
they
they
just had the perfect one. And so I said, yes, I want to buy.
Miss Terra Firma, I'd like to start class now.
Sorry. I'll be quiet now.
So, everyone, I'm the arachnid, the arachnid, get it together, the arachnid, and this is Directed Studies in Applied Superheroics. So you will be working either alone if you're a solo hero student or in your teams on a special project, on a series of special projects over the course of the semester, designed to help you learn to be better heroes, and that responsibility comes with power. That's not. I beefed that one. Anyways, we're gonna get you set.
I have a question.
Yes, Miss Archer.
Are you new?
This is my first semester teaching. Yes, but I'm not a teen hero or anymore. I am a full adult. Despite what editorial keeps trying to make happen.
Editorial.
I'm a full adult with a whole wife.
That
as opposed to a half-life?
A whole human wife?
sus.
The other arachnid goes, no, that seems pretty chill and cool and accurate. It's like, thanks, buddy. They both point at each other.
Super sus.
Yes, I feel like I'm going to learn a lot.
Was that sarcastic?
Why is Jason suddenly
genuine?
so sarcastic and shady?
Salty.
We're all salty.
I'll handle the sarcasm here, bud. You handle the learning.
We'll see.
And I will also learn from you because good teachers learn from their students as well. I read.
Was that in the handbook?
It's not a handbook per se.
Pamphlet?
No, it's not a pamphlet. It was in 3 of the 78 teaching books I read before this summer. I'm a bit of a speed reader. 8 eyes. And I only have 2 eyes, but it's a spider joke.
There's just a hush over the class.
Babe is
Except for Babe.
laughing. She thinks it's the funniest joke she's heard today.
It probably is the funniest joke she's heard today.
All right, so today we're going to talk about rescue dynamics and how to behave in a rescue situation, how not to, as Deus Ex keeps saying, mess everything up, you kid, you dumb kid. Mentors are great. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
I have another question.
Yes, Miss Archer.
How old are you?
That is private information.
Okay.
I think you look 18.
We have no
He's
idea.
got a mask on, babe.
Babe, he has a mask.
I know, but his vibe is like,
I mean,
I
boyish.
can't mask up slightly to take a sip of coffee and then pulls it down.
So, like, younger than us, babe? That wouldn't make any sense.
maybe he's a genius. Are you a genius?
I mean, if he's been heroing for like 6 or 7 years, then he's got the experience.
He's actually been heroing probably for like 14 years. I think he's 30.
Yeah. I'm saying
But-
that as if
yeah.
he's 18.
Artemis
I'm
is
making that
Yeah.
argument.
bored and making trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
Jackie shoots you guys both like a glare because she really wants to learn.
The rest of us are sitting in the back and Jackie's
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
front.
Jackie's in the front being a keener, and she's
The
like,
arachnid
turned
is
like,
nervous as a teacher, but also for some reason Artemis has been like firing off his like arachnid sense the entire time. It's like, is it just because she's so mean?
Something is wrong.
I'm in danger.
He,
Is it because Artemis is reading his mind?
he's starting
never
to
know.
go through his slides on sort of rescue dynamics and like how to stage rescue and how to prepare for a rescue, which leads into your first project in the directed study which is rescue first superheroics. So you have to decide to work on a project for this class. It can be demonstrated in a real world situation or in a hazard simulation. Hazard, of course, stands for holographic activity zone and augmented reality display. Some people erroneously call it the hazard room, but it already has zone in it, and its designers keep saying. Yeah, so that is your first class. So you were then, Spidey's like, so instead of having your first tutorial this week, you will just have a set aside time for you to work in your teams to develop what your first project is going to be. Any questions? Like everyone's hands shoot
Yeah.
up.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah. Can you repeat the part where you said the thing about the stuff?
Is there a marking rubric that we could have?
Yeah, he breaks down like basically like successful rescue, like how avoiding any like civilian casualties or particular collateral damage, which he does. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm aware of your name, so work on that. That might be an area to focus on, perhaps for you.
It
And
was
the
a working
idea is
title.
that you are it's to stage a rescue, so either being proactive about it or
Cadence raises his hand. Can it be a rescue of someone that had been in danger previously, or does it have to be a new rescue?
What?
so. Part of a directed study is that you do direct your own
Study?
your own study. So I think that is well within the realm of what it is, as long as you're rescuing someone and you do it successfully and mitigate harm to others.
So it could be someone already in danger. We don't have to put someone in danger and then rescue them.
No, and that is also why we're offering the hazard option, so that you could do it in a simulated environment. But it could also be coming up with a plan to react to a real world situation, and then when that real world situation arises,
What
or
if
you
it
know, but the
doesn't?
city is kind of there's something bad always happening, always happening. You can never have a real life.
I think at this point,
because
maybe
there's so many wives
Yeah.
this way.
I think at this point, maybe Jackie can kind of like feel Cadence's eyes on the back of her head.
She turns around because somebody's clearly looking at her. Ugh.
Just goes, hmm?
She goes,
All right, well, class dismissed. I guess you probably all got other classes to get to. Great first class, everybody.
You want us to clap or something?
Oh, you don't have to do that. And he turns around, he's like, Yeah, you can go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Later.
Here we go.
And you guys head off maybe to talk about what your project will be. Perhaps.
So we're going to hell.
And here's a song from Bandit.
That was Kites on Mars with their new song Muffins here on Dungeon Punks. If you like this episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts, to Spotify, give us a review, or even just a 5-star rating while we're there. You can now find Dungeon Punks on YouTube, so you can head over there and do all those YouTube things, hit like, hit the bell, all that stuff. Anything to help us out with the algorithm. Or if you want to go the extra mile, you can support Dungeon Punks on Patreon. For only $5 a month, you will get talkback episodes where we chat about the last couple episodes that we did, as well as give some recommendations of things we're liking and watching and reading and listening to. We've got deleted scenes there, so you can hear more of our silliness. And every once in a while, we'll toss up a bonus game and more goodies. You can check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. Or if you just want to chat about the episode, you can hit up our Discord channel or find us on social media. We're on Instagram and Threads and Bluesky and TikTok and all those places. You can find links to those in the description of this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.